towards like Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert, but then also I loved Gretchen Wilson, and I loved and like Dolly and things like that. There's so many different people, but now there's so many different avenues for each and every person that's listening to this music to be like, oh, I love this feeling. Or because for me, a lot of the music that I love, I grew up listening to a lot of rock as well as country and like soul. And so figuring out like that bridge for the people that also grew up listening to that, to be like, oh, like this is really cool. It takes everything in and takes it all into consideration and just is like, okay, here it all is in one song, which I think is so cool, because I feel like because there are so many men in this industry, I feel like each and every woman becomes a little bit more special because there's not as many of us. But there's so many different types of artists. If that, I don't know if you're getting what I'm throwing, but for me, it's just so amazing to see the strides that women have come through in country music, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing which I spoke to a couple, I mentioned this to a very talented country music artist, that I've noticed that even she was saying the same thing, that in country music, there's nobody bringing anybody down. They're like every young artist is supporting the other one, and there doesn't seem to be any jealousy or, okay, she's going to take my space or anything like that. There doesn't seem to be anything like that in country music.
I feel like within country music, there's no competition. Like, it's just very like nice to see, because it's a one big community and everyone is rooting each other on. And that is probably the most like heartwarming feeling, because it can be really scary entering the music industry, especially for people that are just starting and whatnot. But I feel like people that have been in it for a while have just like, they're so once you're really focused on yourself, you don't really have time to worry about what everyone else is doing, and you just really hone in on your craft, which I think is really cool. And everyone wants to see you succeed. And I think that's just the best part about it. It's very heartwarming, and very, very liberating to hear. To know that like you also form these genuine friendships with people, which is probably one of my most favorite parts, is that it's the people I get to meet along the way, and to like see them grow and see them become successful. It's like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I've watched their journey for so long, and now they're finally getting to do it. And that's just the biggest I don't know, it just brings the biggest smile to my face.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. I think that's probably the reason why there's a craze of country music in the UK as well now. I don't know if you've toured the UK or not. Have you toured the UK, or are you planning to come to the UK?
I have not, but I would absolutely love to. But I'm a big soccer fan too, so I'm gonna just go to a bunch of soccer games.
Thank you for watching this short video clip of Presley Tennant talking about Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert being her favorite two singers. Coming up, the full interview with Presley Tennant on the Woman Agenda channel. And please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because subscribing is free and you're supporting women empowerment, because we're going to bring so many more women, talented artists on here on the Woman Agenda channel, as well as you'll be seeing so many more upcoming live interviews and premieres all on the Woman Agenda channel. Stay tuned for the channel which promotes women empowerment.